Hey guys, so I started to make a new game. I've made quite a few game jam games before, but this time I'd like to make a full game, not just a prototype. I haven't released any commercial games yet, so if this is going to be one, then the scope of the game needs to be quite small. There are going to be a lot of things that I'm going to mess up or just have to experiment with, so there is really no point in making a massively multiplayer online MMORPG battle royale as my first game. So what I had in mind was a small game with a really simple core mechanic that I could potentially finish in a few months. I decided to make a clicker game. The core gameplay loop probably can't get any simpler than that, and once that's done, the game can be easily expanded with new mechanics, items, and features. I've already made a really small game called RTX Mining Simulator 2021 for the WoW Gem 3.0, so naturally the first thing that I did was to revisit this game and play it. I have also received quite a few comments from other Gem participants, so I read them all once again and compiled a list of pros and cons, what I did right and what I did wrong. A lot of people said that it was really satisfying and polished, so that's definitely something that I want to keep in my next game. Even though there wasn't really any gameplay, because the only thing that you could do was click, and the points you received were totally random, people still kept pressing the button because it was satisfying. The animations, camera shake, and reward noises really added to this feeling. Another big thing that made RTX Mining Simulator 2021 great are the LOLs. Because not only are you smashing an RTX 3080 Founders Edition with a hammer in the middle of a gigantic GPU shortage, but you can also go Super Saiyan while doing so. If you want to, of course. On the other hand, the cons of the game are that it was quite boring, because there isn't really too much gameplay or progression or anything. And the pacing is also off because you need to level up quite a few levels until something finally happens. I decided that I keep the theme of the game and started brainstorming some ideas. A lot of things came to mind, like being able to mine different cryptocurrencies, having a mining rig that would automatically mine, being able to buy better components for your mining rig like power supplies and GPUs, power consumption mechanic, daily minigames, achievements, events, etc. Of course, I can't implement everything. I chose 2 months for the development time, so I started to trim down on all these ideas and really think about what I could achieve in 2 months. How would the gameplay look like? And the plan for the game looks like this. You can manually mine coins by unboxing GPUs and destroying them. Instead of destroying a GPU, you could alternatively put it in your mining rig. The mining rig mines coins automatically but quite slowly initially. On the other hand, destroying a GPU always grants you coins immediately. You get a GPU box every X seconds to unbox, and a few boxes can also queue up in your storage because you can only unbox one GPU at a time. You can also spend your coins to buy some permanent upgrades like more slots in your mining rig, higher tier GPUs from boxes, etc. This is the core gameplay. This is what I plan to implement in these 2 months. At first, the plan was to release a small game in 2 months, but I quickly realized that just ain't gonna happen. This game will only be a demo or a prototype at the end of these 2 months. I've been working on this game for a month now, and this is how far I've got. I've implemented the unboxing mechanic, which turned out to be really cool. I'm quite happy with it, although it's still missing some animations because the boxes just despawn into the void. You can destroy the GPU and it will spawn a coin with a random upward direction and it will bounce around the screen, which I think is really satisfying. The coin can be collected and there is also a counter for your coins. I put the coin counter on top of a monitor as if it was a program on the PC, so the UI is seemingly integrated into the background instead of just floating wherever, which I really like. I'm also really happy with how the background turned out. Although it is not final, I want to make it a little bit more interactive and put some animations in it. Maybe give the PC some epic RGB. In the next devlog I'm planning to upload a demo to itch.io, but in the meantime please let me know what you think in the comments. Would this be a game you'd be interested in? If you have some feedbacks or just some epic meme ideas, let me know. And I'll see you in the next one.